Now some of us would rather cuss and make a fuss than to bring about a little trust. But we shall overcome, I believe, someday, if you'll only listen to what I have to say.
And how long have you had your white teacher who told you you love your black preacher?
Can you respect your brother's woman friend and share with black folks not of kin? I say now people must prove to the people
a better day is coming
for you and for me, with just a little bit more education
and love for our nation would make a better society.
And if you had a choice of colors, which one would you choose, my brothers? If there was no day or night, which would you prefer to be right? And if you had a choice of colors, which one would you choose, my brothers? If there was no day or night, which would you prefer to be right?
In our future thinking and practices,
no racism allowed.
No
idiotic male chauvinism nor bigoted discrimination allowed.
No
ideological nor religious motivated terroristic stupidity allowed.
No xenophobic isolationism, dumb criminality, or violence against women and children allowed. All power to all the people.
All power to all the people.
Righteous down home people power.
Democracy.
Democracy?
How about greater constitutional direct democracy?
I.e. greater people decision-making, participatory, community-controlled democracy?
A true people's democratic synthesis are good ideas to begin to get creative with.
All power to all the people.
My BPP creative protest demand.
All power to all the people.
I knew that I could vote, and that wasn't a privilege. It was my right. But every time I tried, I was shot, killed, jailed, or economically deprived. So somebody had to write a bill for the white people to tell them that when a black man comes to vote, don't bother him. That bill, again, was written for white people and not for black people. So that when you talk about open occupancy, I know I can live any place I choose to live. It is white people across this country that are incapable of allowing me to live any place I choose to live. It is you that needs a civil rights bill, not me. I can live any place that I choose to live.
We are now in a psychological struggle in this country. And that is whether or not black people will have the right to use the words that they want to use without white people putting sanction to it.
Justice!
That we will maintain. Whether they like it or not, we're going to use the word black power.
Black power!
We're not going to wait for white people to sanction black power.
We're tired of it.
Every time black people get ready to move in this country, they have to defend their position before they move. Black people should have the right to do whatever they want. We should have the right to defend what we want. They should have the right to defend their position why they have oppressed and exploited us. Black power. Black
power! We are a generation that has found this country to be a world power. That has found this country to be the wealthiest country in the world. But we must question how she got her wealth. That's what we're questioning. and whether or not we want to continue being the wealthiest country in the world at the price of raping everyone else across the world. That's when we must begin to question. And because the blacks are saying we no longer want to become a part of you.
We no longer now want to become a part of you.
Are called reverse racist. Ain't that a gas? Racist.
Now, there is a modern lie that we want to attack and move on very quickly. And that lie says, anything all black is bad. Now, you are all a university college crowd. You know about a major premise and a minor premise. So all my life, all I've been hearing is anything all black is bad. Let's make that our major premise. Major premise.
Anything all black is bad. Minor premise or particular premise?
I am all black. Therefore,
I will not be put into that trick bag.
I'm all black and I am all good. Dig it?
Seale, the original 1966 founding chairman and national organizer for the Black Panther Party, USA, and his wife, Leslie M. Johnson Seale. The Black Panther Party advocated black self-defense and restructuring American society to make it more politically, economically, and socially equal. Mr. Seale became aware of the African American struggle for civil rights. He joined the Afro-American Association, a campus organization at Oakland City College that stressed black separatism and self-improvement. Through this association, he met activist Huey P. Newton and became disenchanted with the AAA, believing that the organization offered little more than ineffectual cultural nationalism. In their view, this cultural nationalism would not help lessen the economic political oppression felt in the African American community, especially the ghetto. Both greatly admired Malcolm X and were particularly impressed with his teaching. They were especially drawn to the idea that black people had to defend themselves against white brutality and inadequate education. The assassination of Malcolm X in 1965 pushed them to adopt Malcolm's slogan, "Freedom by any means necessary," and they founded the Black Panther Party for self-defense in October 1966. Bobby Seale is one of the last surviving architects of this historically important social change movement in America. He, along with his wife Leslie, has been a social change activist for more than 20 years. The team illuminates the true thinking spirit of the Black Panther Party and transports audiences back to the civil rights anti-Vietnam War protest of the late 60s and early 70s. He has lectured at more than 2,000 colleges and universities. He will autograph books for sale and also address a few questions following the lecture prior to moving to the reception on the second floor. And now, Prairie View A&M University, join me in welcoming Mr. Bobby Seale to... Thank you, Mr. Seale.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me here to Prairie View.